Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my page, Money Making Juggernaut. I'm your host, Eric Richardson. Today, we have a great video in store. I'm going to help you when it comes to getting over rebuttals, as in, this is a scam. Yeah, I know this has to be a scam. There's no way I'm owed this money. Yeah, you guys are all trying to scam me. When you're dealing with anybody that is feeling frustrated, that they're receiving a lot of calls, that somebody's trying to scam them, this has to be untrue. There's no way that I'm owed money. My property just got foreclosed. You must have the wrong person. I'm getting tired of these scam calls. Anybody who is giving you this type of energy, you have to know how to deal with it, okay? Now, I'm going to give you some pointers on how to deal with that, okay? So first off, if anybody is calling you and they're telling you that they think it's a scam, and they're feeling upset, you have to identify their pain and heal it. This is what I teach, and this is what I explain in my course. You have to be able to properly explain to the individuals how they're owed this money. But before you can, show off your expertise, knowledge in this industry, you have to be able to identify their pain and heal it. Look, ma'am, I understand. You're receiving all these phone calls. It can be frustrating. I can understand why you think it's a scam. But if I was trying to scam you, I'd be asking for money up front. I'd be asking for your social. I'd be asking for a lot of personal information, and I haven't done that at all. Is that correct? You pause. You get them to think. You're literally identifying their pain and you're healing it. First, you have to get over the healing process. You're talking to these people. There's a psychology when it comes to sales. You have to get over them, okay? Once they break that barrier and you're now in, then you can present to them your expertise in that, okay? People are afraid of the unknown, okay? They don't know how they're owed this money, so they're afraid. So what you have to do is, after you can get comfortable enough with them on the phone to be able to thoroughly explain, you break down what occurs. Your property, it was sold at a tax deed auction, you didn't pay your taxes. And if you're great and you're really an expert and you know how to do your due diligence, you can see the exact years they didn't pay their taxes. You have the tax bill, you can send this over. Look, the property was foreclosed on this day, the opening bid was this amount. The opening bid was the taxes that you owed from all the years you didn't pay your taxes. That's all the county can get. They start the auction off at that, so they all automatically, they get their money, they get their taxes that they wanted. The property was sold for X amount of dollars. You don't want to just tell them, oh, it was sold for whatever amount. You want to be very specific, very knowledgeable. Your property was sold, let's say for example, $143,579 at the auction. Although you just owed them in taxes, your property still had value. That value, that equity in that product still belongs to you. You just didn't pay your taxes. The county has their taxes. Now, these funds that are left over, they're legally due to you. I can show you the state statutes. I can show you all the documents we use. These are directly from the county. Like I said, we work with the county on filing these claims. This isn't something that, we just take money out of thin air. The money is held at the circuit court, at the clerk's court, at the sheriff's office. You got to see which lingo you have to use for that specific county, because every county is different. They keep their funds in different places. So you have to be knowledgeable. You have to be an expert. But at the beginning, you have to break the psychological barrier of them just feeling like they can't talk to anybody because it's a scam. And you have to ask yourself, how are you sounding when you're talking to these people? Would you trust yourself? If somebody was calling you saying that there's money owed, are you knowledgeable? Are you, we can all get, a little nervous on these cold calls, but, when it comes to breaking down stuff, are you professional? Are you messing up? Do you not have your research done? If a client asks you something, well, how am I actually owed this money? And you don't know how to identify, what the property opening bid was, what it was sold for, thoroughly explain. The county can only get their taxes. Any remaining amount is due to the previous owner and their heirs. If you can't do that, then you're not ready. You need to do a little bit more research and understand everything you do. So that's just not the end of it, okay? You're gonna say all this and you're gonna send over proof so you can have full transparency. Now you actually need to send them something. So the way that you do this is you take screenshots on your laptop, okay? You do not take any screenshots on your phone. You do not take any pictures with your phone of any type of list that you might have created. You take actual screenshots on your laptop. So if you have a Mac, I'm not sure how it works, but any other laptop, you hit the Windows sign and you hit G, and it's gonna pop up for you to screenshot your screen. After you screenshot your screen, you now wanna crop it out. They don't need to see all the other tabs you were looking at. Go ahead and screenshot what you might see on the website, you know, regarding surplus funds in that county. You wanna send over, maybe you can see the actual auction where it got foreclosed and that there's a surplus amount. You also wanna send over documents. Most of the time, if these documents are at the county's websites, you can actually download these files, download the notice of surplus funds, download tax deed documents, take screenshots of the actual auction results, and send them over this proof. Send them over professionally cropped images directly from the county so that they can see that this is actually true. You can send them over some state statutes, but this is how you do it, guys. You have to ask yourself, would I believe myself with what I'm saying? If you're just sending somebody, you're telling them, something that they don't know about, and you're just texting them, and your text isn't even professional. You got, a lot of typos. Your letters are bunched together. You don't really have spacing, no paragraphs. Your texting should be similar to your email, because a lot of times these people may not give you their email, but now you have their phone number and you can send them text. So when you send them text, you want that to be professional as well. You want to end it with, a link to your website. Website is crucial. Do not get lazy, okay? Do not be that cheap that you can't even afford Wix.com, $13 to $18 a month for their service. Don't go that route. Please do not be lazy and don't do that, because they want to see some sort of proof, some sort of information on your website. You can break down what occurs after foreclosures. You can break down, surplus funds, excess funds, unclaimed funds, whatever you want to call it. Break that down. Have a picture of yourself. Match a face with the voice. Have your phone number. You don't need to have any physical address, but have a website. Get a website up. Even if you've never even done this yet, get a website up. When you talk to these people, you want to have some form of legitimacy. So that's my message for today, and hopefully that can help you guys. If you're ready to get started and learn about this industry, go ahead and hit the link in the description. You'll see everything. If the promo code is still active, go ahead and use that. Take action for $100 off. The course comes with all the documents. It's going to tell you step by step exactly what you need to do. It's going to give you video breakdowns on the documents. It's going to give you video examples of calls, working with students. It comes with my mentorship. It comes with a partnership opportunity. It's an array of knowledge in there, guys. So make sure you check it out. Thank you for watching.